Altaf, are you going to start off or
Yeah,
Sohail?
I'm just gonna, one second, let me get this link here. Share, copy. Where's my WhatsApp?
Altaf, are you going to start off or
Yeah,
Sohail?
I'll start off. One second, let me get this link here.
That's
That's me.
yeah, okay.
Okay. One second. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Okay, where's my phone?
And the message will be starting any minute now.
Okay, let's let them in because YouTube started anyway. So, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. So we need to do.
By the way, can you
What else do I need to? You'll learn this every time.
can you read that, Mohammed Bhai? It's back to front. I'll forward it to you. It's a good
I
message.
thought, yeah, forward it to me.
Right, guys. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We're just going to wait a couple of minutes.
Walaikum
Um,
salam.
Zahir, can you start letting people in? Yeah, when we're going to start the meeting. Well, you should start the meeting really now, shouldn't we? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Altaf Arif from Arif Hajj and Al Bayt al Nusuk Direct Hajj Initiative. And we have Uncle Muhammad with us and Brother Sahil Hakim with us as well. Um, Welcome to our second webinar of this year. And mashallah, we've got Brother Habib turned up as well. You can pull your finger out your mouth, bro. Doesn't matter. I'm glad it's not your thumb. Yeah. I'm tired today, guys. I've had a long trip and I'm jet lagged. And I think I'm coming up with something, but I thought, we've got to do this. We've promised people we're going to do this, and inshallah, we're going to do this. So, we're going to start off by passing it over to Uncle Muhammad and let him go through a few things, and then we'll start off. Over to you. Unmute yourself, Mo. Uncle Muhammad, unmute yourself.
Oh gosh,
Now
I
you got to
started
listen.
already. I done the dua already, beginning dua.
It's all
Anyway,
right.
Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, As-salatu As-salamu alaikum. Rasul Kareem, amma ba'd. Welcome everyone to our second webinar, inshallah. I hope you're all doing well. We've been having a lot of calls on the registration part. We're still at the registration part, so we are going to concentrate today on the registration part, inshallah. Let me tell you something, guys. It's a lot easier than last year on the registration front, and the system is improving year to year. And Alhamdulillah, this year so far it's been so good. Obviously, time will tell as we move forward on the next steps and everything. We have Brother Sohail Hakim here, who's our Al Bayt expert on registration, although Altaf is also, mashallah, very expert as well. But yeah, so on the registrations, we have been asking, requesting you guys to hold. Last week we said you can start registration. I'm sure a lot of people have. If you haven't, you can start on the registration. If you need any help whatsoever, honestly, reach out to me. I'm doing so many a day. Brother Altaf is doing so many a day. Brother Sahel is doing so many a day for people. Just reach out to us if you need, if you're confused on the photo sizing and how the photo should be, the passport sizing, how the passport copy should be. That's the key. Because I think these two are the main reasons of rejections. So if you need any assistance on that, we are here to help you, inshallah. In fact, you can even start your process and we can finish it for you with the right sizing if needed. Mahmoud's joined us from Medina as well. MashaAllah, welcome, Mahmoud. Um,
Alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Okay, so Hal, anything to add on there?
لا جزاكم الله السلام عليكم ورحمة الله بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي زدني علما ربي زدني علما ربي زدني علما. Yes, Jazakallah Muhammad Bhai Altaf Bhai. I think you pretty much covered. Alhamdulillah, I think the system's well and truly up and running now. A lot of you, Alhamdulillah, have followed the guidance and advice and the last webinar to get the ball rolling with regards to registrations. I know it's the group is growing day by day, Alhamdulillah. There'll be a lot of you still on the sidelines, still not too sure as to where you should be with regards to registrations. And I know over the weekend, last Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it was quite a temperamental 72 hours when the system was going through its update. And generally, the biggest reset was last week. And since then, alhamdulillah, majority of pilgrims have reset their profiles. Remember, reset doesn't mean delete. Your profile is intact. If you filled everything in 2 months ago, everything is intact. All you're doing is acknowledging it and checking it and submitting it. It should take 45 to 50 seconds. And it'll go to verifications. Alhamdulillah, the verifications are coming through thick and fast. Altaf Bhai is seeing the same. Muhammad Bhai is seeing the same. Alhamdulillah, I'm seeing that across all the channels as well. And the mainstay of all the rejections are simply inaccuracy of data entered within Nusuk. So one of the biggest ones is the passport. A lot of the pilgrims, when they scan the passport, they assume that all the information is copied accurately and fully. It isn't. Sometimes the OCR doesn't pick up absolutely everything. So what you would need to do is check that everything that's been scanned has been filled into the fields. One of the biggest, the most common one we've seen over the last few days with rejections are pilgrims saying that, I had a middle name missing, or my name wasn't connected, or I didn't use that name. What you see on your passport is what you should see on your form. This is one of the biggest and the most common rejections at the moment. One of the most common over the last 2 years have been the standard of images, both the portrait, so that means your selfie as we call it in modern day, and the passport itself as well. It's got to be adequate. It's quite lenient, I'll be honest with you. We know when they say 200 by 200, 400 by 800 or 1 meg, it's quite lenient. I actually, whilst on the move, edit images and send it back to the pilgrims within 20 to 30 seconds, and it's updated. And alhamdulillah, as Muhammad Bhai has said, the system is a lot more smoother, a lot more lenient. The rigidity has gone now. And apart from the odd little hiccup here and there with regards to reporting of errors, pretty much everything has been done.
Yeah,
if I was to give you a clue, sorry, go on.
Without a doubt, this year, mashallah, you got to give it. They've pulled their finger out, and I think one of the reasons people have got verified quicker is because they've been listening. The truth is, we put a statement out. Get your photos like this, and make sure there's no glares. And it's all working. So the pilgrims have been working with us. The pilgrims have been working with Nusuk. There will still be issues. I mean, one of the latest issues that I found in the last week or so is this coding issue. Yeah, and all I say is people clear the cache, clear the cookies and restart your machine, and it'll come up. And it has come up, hasn't it, Sohail?
Yeah.
Right. So there's not really a lot to cover over the registrations. I think you guys are doing a brilliant job, but if we'll go to it on the question answers. What I do want to go through, I want to make a declaration of interest. It's something that we do in official meetings, and I think this is official enough. There's three key people here right now. There's myself, Altaf Arif from Arif Hajj, Uncle Muhammad from Flight Express, and Sohail Hakim from Al Falah Group. Al Falah Group is a social welfare for the pilgrims group. Yeah, they have absolutely no commercial interest in Hajj whatsoever. Yeah, Alhamdulillah, they Khadim Hujaj, and they've been doing this a great job for many years. So I can't thank Suhail enough. He does a brilliant job, and he works with the best team. Whether it's Al Bayt guests, whether it's all the family members of Al Bayt guests. When I say family members, I'm talking about Arif Hajj, Fly Express, Dome Tours, Hajj with AE, Al Hidayah, Labbaik, Britannica, just to mention a few. Yeah, so we're a group of companies, former Munazzams, former Hajj Munazzams organizers, licensed Hajj organizers who've come together to work together to deliver a brilliant Hajj service. We have a commercial interest. We get paid. Me and Muhammad get paid. Yeah, but Suhail doesn't. So I just wanted to clarify that. But this is business. This is what we do. So we don't want anybody thinking that, especially about Suhail. I just want to go through a few things. Number one, I've had a lot of phone calls and people still think it's the old Hajj, isn't it? But this is new Hajj. No, I'll come and bring my passports and can you sort it out? No, you've got to invest time in this new Hajj. You guys have to do it. We have to do it. We have to do it together. So how does it work? And there's a lot of fallacies out there about Nusuk as well, that it's a lottery system, it's this, it's that. It's not. It's a first come, first serve basis. Unfortunately, sadly for us, our quota has been reduced, the UK quota I'm talking about, from about 25,000 plus up to 29,000 per annum to about 3,500. Alhamdulillah, they've been quite benevolent with us for the last couple of years. They've given us up to 7,000-8,000, overall in the UK. But the truth of the matter is, it's come down drastically. One thing you guys have to understand, every single one of you, Hajj is a divine invitation. Hajj is not a package holiday. Don't look at all these fancy videos on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and thinking, this is what it's all going to be about. No. Hajj is hard work. From the inception now, registration, all the way to going to Hajj, coming back from Hajj. And you haven't felt a slight bit of pain yet. Yeah? The pain is to come. And we're there with you all the way, inshallah. There's nothing to worry about. You can pick up the phone anytime, call us. If we don't answer, drop us a message. I mean, again, I'm getting a lot of messages from you guys, and they write the message out and they ask me a question. I don't know who I'm talking to. First of all, I don't know if I'm talking to a brother or a sister. How do I address them? I don't know how many people there are. I don't know where you're calling from. So I send a message out saying, please confirm these details, then I'll talk to you. Why? Because I have to have a baseline, of what to do. So it is getting better. We're there to hold your hand, but remember one thing, there's no gain without pain. You want to go to Hajj, it's an investment. Hajj is an investment of your time, investment of your money. It's not a cost. You need to get that, guys. You need to get that right. Number two, guys, please, I want to say something about the FE Al Bayt Hajj group. The WhatsApp group that we have. We have a lot of people on there, and we've got an influx of people now coming into the group. We, as Al Bayt representatives, Fly Express representatives, Arif Hajj representatives, will never contact you asking for any kind of details. Absolutely none whatsoever. You contact us, we will reply to you. If anybody does contact you claiming to be somebody, they're not. Let us know, please. Save the number, screenshot the number, and send it us. Yeah, because we know that there are people from within the UK and outside the UK. There are other so-called agents fishing, as well. We've no problem. It's a big pond. Yeah, they can do whatever they want, but do not share details, personal details, or anything else with these guys. We will never ask for any kind of personal details. If you want help from us, you're going to have to contact us. We've got your number saved and everything, and then we'll reply to you accordingly. So please do be mindful of that, because it's not just the UK we deal with. We deal with Europe, America, Australia, Botswana. There's many people, and there's some scrupulous people in our group as well. As we catch them, we will be removing them, but it is what it is. This is the way the game's turned, and that's what we have to do. So I think we've got that over and done with. New Hajj. What is the new Hajj?
add something on there.
Yeah, sorry.
Trust in us. You're with the best service provider, as in Al Bayt. Brother Sohail Hakim can vouch for this because Brother Sohail works with all the service providers in the UK from Saudi. But he's dedicated to Al Bayt team. But he's involved with all other companies, as in the Rawafs and Buruj and Abdul Latif Jamils and so on, you know. So he can vouch for that, that we actually have the best team. I'm not blowing our trumpet or anything, but it's the
Absolutely.
reality. So you're in safe hands, inshallah. Follow our guidelines and you will be fine. But like Brother Altaf said, there's a lot of vultures out there. It could be an agent from Pakistan, it could be an agent from Bangladesh, because they're kind of trying to take the Bangladesh and the Pakistani market as well from back home, and also many other companies in the UK who actually know nothing, honestly, but they think they want to get involved and do and support, but you'll only get burnt end of the day. Follow our channel, follow our Al Bayt team. Inshallah, soon we'll be moving on a larger circle. There's going to be a Al Bayt Telegram opening soon in December, where we'll probably end up with maybe 4,000 plus people on there. That will be all the Al Bayt Hujjaj interested people, whether they're from our channel, whether they're from the Al Hidayah channel, Dome Tours channel, whichever company that works with Al Bayt will be having one massive Telegram group, and also we'll be having weekly Sunday Al Bayt webinar as well, as well as our weekly webinars, which will go on inshallah. So yeah, just stay tuned to us. And if anyone, like Brother Aldaf mentioned, anyone is messaging you directly asking for any details or passport details or what, so
Email
any other
addresses,
info,
anything.
just reach out to us, please, directly. You can reach out to any of our members, guides.
The admin
If
team, our admin team,
our
whoever's
admin
admin on the
team,
group.
inshallah, will respond to you.
Yeah.
The thing is, everyone, me, Altaf Bhai, and Muhammad Bhai make all the noise. We've got the shy Hafiz Habib over here, and we've got Mahmoud, and we've got Zahir. We have to draw them in, ask them, tag them, ask them a question. They'll be more than happy to help. If you don't ask them, they won't know what you want or what your needs are. In order for you to engage us, you have to ask us, and we'll be able to tell you. It's very, very important. No question is too big, no question is too small. Everything is relevant and everything will get answered. And we don't believe in the word stupid. No question is silly or stupid. If you ask a question 100 times, we'll repeat it 100 times until you are clear and confident and happy that everything is covered. And Alhamdulillah, with regards to Nusuk, I can confidently say, and I don't want to be, you know, too zealous over here, but I could confidently say pretty much every single bug, every single error, every single hurdle you're likely to encounter with Nusuk, we've encountered it and we've found a solution for it. However, there's always something new. If you feel that something isn't quite what it should be, reach out to us, we'll check it, and maybe that could be something for us to review and have a look at as well and find a solution for. We're always troubleshooting. We're always looking for new pitfalls here and there. Any of you have not started your registration, reach out to any of the partners in the Muhammad Bhai and Altaf Bhai or any of the admins in the team, and they'll be able to get the ball rolling for you. I've seen so many messages this week where pilgrims are saying to me, Sohail, I just don't know where to start. What do I do? Send them the link. Start. If you don't understand, we'll take you step by step. If you're in London, go to the office. If you're in Lancashire, Blackburn, Preston, Bolton, Altaf Bhai is there. If you want to travel just to go see them, by all means. A lot of the partners and a lot of the admins we have here are locally around West Yorkshire. Hafiz Habib is based around West Yorkshire. So many, you could say Mahmoud over here, he's actually Bolton now, so don't go to him because I'll be here anyway. But, you know, there'll be so many of the team spread out for you to access, and they're happy to help. If you're not confident with the portal, just ask. If you're not confident with the portal, just ask. We'll go through it with you step by step. We don't know at what, I mean, Altaf Bhai will be running a poll later on just to get a gauge, because since the last 3-4 days, we've moved leaps. We've moved really far forward now. So a lot of you may be still at verification phase. A lot of you may be at rejection phase. A lot of you may have been at a point where you are now verified and don't know what to do. Until last week, we were at a stage where everybody was waiting for verification. System had a reset, system got updated. Now verifications have come through. So there's going to be layers where everybody will be, but nobody could run ahead of the person that's over there. The wallet will become live on one date, despite where you may be. Some of you might be at a stage where, okay, what category do I select, or do I need to activate my wallet? Some of you are at that stage, we know, because we've seen the questions. So everybody will be at different stages, but that doesn't mean there's a person ahead of you or the person's going to run ahead of you. Simply because what Nusuk will do, they'll wait for everybody. The majority of the registrations, they have a massive database. They know how many are verified. They know how many are yet to be verified. When they know that, okay, the vast majority of them are now verified, let's flick the switch for the wallet. And that's everybody will be back in line. When they know that the majority of the wallets have been credited or people are interacting with the wallets, they'll say, right, we're going to release now the date when the packages go live. So everybody will be in unison. You won't be left behind. Nobody will run ahead of you. It's a very organized system. So do bear that in mind. Because a lot of you are anxious that will I be verified in time, everybody will be verified in time. You have nothing to worry about there, inshallah. So if you have any questions with regard to your registration, ask us. If you feel that something's not quite adding up, ask us. Make sure your passport is copied accurately on the form, and make sure all the information that is in red asterisk is fulfilled to and filled to the required answers, and inshallah everything else just fall into place for you. So I don't want to talk too much. Inshallah,
Yeah, inshallah, we will, as far as the verifications are concerned and registrations are concerned, we're going to go through that in the question and answers, and we'll answer all your questions. I want to explain the new Hajj system to you guys. Very simple. Nusuk is a Hajj portal. Think of it as a pyramid. Nusuk is at the top. It's a portal marketplace managed by the Ministry of Hajj and Umrah to serve pilgrims from majority non-Muslim countries. It is basically a marketplace for Hajj packages. Nusuk deals with other agencies, ministry or government agencies to ensure smooth operation on a government level. So visas are issued on time and oversight on operational and logistical management by the Hajj service providers. So Nusuk is just a being, and it's at the top of the pyramid. They're looking at everything down below. Then the middle of the pyramid, you have the Hajj service providers. You've got currently about 10 Hajj service providers, of which Al Bayt Guest is one of the service providers, and they have partners across the globe who work and help Hujjaj. They organize and manage the operational logistics of Hajj, so hotels, buses, trains, you name it, flights, etc., etc. So that's what a traditional agent used to do. Now it's all done over in Saudi Arabia. All the payments and everything are taken by Nusuk, but forwarded on to the relevant parties. So just think of Nusuk as your Amazon marketplace and your Saudi Hajj service providers as your agents. Then at the bottom of the pyramid, it's you, the consumer, the pilgrims. You purchase your package from Nusuk directly, but all the elements line together. So it forms a very, very strong pyramid. We, as marketing partners or across the globe, are the bridge between you and the service providers in Saudi Arabia, whether we come in the form of former Hajj Munazzams. Like I've been in the industry since 1997 with my father. I did my first Hajj in 2009, never looked back. Uncle Muhammad, when did you do your first Hajj? Unmute yourself.
Yeah, my first Hajj 97, but the Hajj groups we started in 99.
Yeah,
Every
and
year
you
since.
know,
Alhamdulillah.
I've dealt with since 1997, 500 Hajjis per year. It's 2025. I'm 47 years old, and mashallah, I've got a nice white beard. Yeah, and the same goes for Uncle Muhammad. You know, we have a vast amount of experience, not just dealing with pilgrims, but with the authorities over in Saudi Arabia, and that's why we understand it better. We are not your influencers on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram. You know, people say to me, why don't you make better videos? I said, listen, what you see is what you get with us. Yeah, you know, I just need to get my information across. because you guys don't like reading text anymore. You know, you just like your information, snippets of information. So that's what we do. When Uncle Muhammad is actually a student of Dewsbury Markaz. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's an alim as well. Yeah, me, I'm just a Siddha Sada Sharif Pakistani boy from Nelson. Yeah, who's learnt the hard way through Rattab from his dad. You know, the Bata slipper as well. We work that way. We're not. What you see with us is what you're going to get, and we're that bridge that works with you as the pilgrim and the service provider in Saudi. And there's a reason we chose Al Bayt, and we'll come to that at some other stage. But we're a Hajj family, and we bridge the cultural gaps, we bridge the religious gaps, we bridge the spiritual gaps, we bridge the social gaps between you and the service provider in Saudi Arabia. And Alhamdulillah, my role and Uncle Muhammad's role is quite primary in Al Bayt and quite pivotal. And we're quite influential, and they do listen to us. And the most beautiful thing about Al Bayt, yes, is that they listen to what we have to say, and we listen to what you have to say, and we translate that from over there. So Alhamdulillah, you know, you got the right team here. What is our real job here? What are we actually doing here? Mine and Uncle Muhammad's job is quite simple. We're here to manage your expectations. Yeah, to provide you with honest, transparent information, clear, concise guidance, and inshallah train and empower you in performing your Hajj logistically and spiritually with a certain level of mental comfort. Gone is that mental comfort that you come to my office and give me your passports and, you know, whatever amount of money was the package and say you deal with it. No. Now I'm here to assist you and guide you and empower you, and you have to do the investment, not just financially, but by time. So please, guys, get that in your mind. Don't think it's a package all of a day and that you're going to pay lump Polly and Bob's your uncle and it's all going to come. No, it's not. You're really going to have to work for it, and it's going to be quite stressful, but it is what it is. What is your job? Your job is to listen to us, to ask questions, to learn, to comprehend. Honestly, it's as simple and easy as that. Sohail, do you need to add anything to that? What do you think?
No, absolutely agree with everything. It's for a lot of you, it's quite jaded. A lot of the pilgrims are quite jaded as to how things are, what's going on, who's nusuk, who are these partners, where do I go? Why can't I just go and give somebody some money and get Hajj sorted? Unfortunately, the landscape has changed completely. This is something we've been reiterating over the last 4 years, completely changed since 2022 post-COVID. And Alhamdulillah, the way things are set out at the moment with the brothers that are here, hugely experienced, and they are the ones that used to take you for Hajj from the ground here onwards, and now they're taking a position where they are assisting the Ministry of Hajj as strategic partners to be able to make sure that you are facilitated in a way that you've always expected to, or you've always had to as well. So they are all honest, transparent. If I for once thought that something isn't quite as it should be or doesn't align with what my ethos is in terms of service and expectations, then I would shout out that this is not how it should be. And I do that amongst other providers and other groups as well. If we are not happy with something, we will shout out that this is not in the interest of the pilgrim, this is not in the interest of the Hujjaj, and this is not what khidmat is. Alhamdulillah, it's not the case. You are in the right place. You are getting the right guidance in the right way, as and when you need to, inshallah. Do rest assured on that.
As far as registrations are concerned, guys, slow down a little. You guys, I think you've got to miss out on something. I'm of the opinion registrations have started now properly, and registrations will last all the way to the end of Jan at least. Don't you think, Sohail? What do you think?
Yeah.
I had people sat in my office on that sofa over there last year, and the sale was the next day. Yeah. At midday, I registered them. By 4 o'clock, they were verified. In the evening, we put their e-wallet money in. And guess what? They were the first people to purchase a package. And that's what I mean by divine invitation. So don't stress yourself. Take it easy. Take it slowly. Take it easy. Inshallah, we're here to assist you. So don't worry about going to Hajj. You've made your intention. That's very, very important. So registration is now until end of January, in my opinion. even maybe February. We don't know. Yeah, this is the timelines that we can only give you a guidance on. E-wallets, people are messaging me, I've got through this now, I've got e-wallet, but it's not happening. The reason it's not happening is simply because they've not started the e-wallet process, have they, Sohail? Yeah.
No.
And when they do, you'll let us know, and we'll let you know. Yeah, because why? Because we're the Hajj family now, and inshallah we're going to work together. The chat's going to be open now from now onwards, so we will be monitoring the chat. I think this year what we should do is make a time for the chat. What do you think, Uncle Muhammad? Yeah.
Yeah, although actually we do work around the clock, to be honest, Altaf.
No, not us. The chat,
The
because
chat group,
some people don't like it going off after 10 o'clock, do they? We've had that feedback.
we have had that feedback from the individual who judge as well. Yeah. So I think we'll discuss that, and we'll have a time span.
Yeah.
However, even if it's after the time and you need a personal message, reach out to us anyway.
Yeah,
No
they can
problem.
reach out to us. They can reach
We're
out to us
inshallah
anytime.
available. We're available.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll have a time span because some people get annoyed with the noise going bleep 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 every
Yeah.
few seconds. So once it gets busy, trust me, the group will be busy. So
Yeah.
we will have a time span, inshallah. We'll put that on the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Altaf bhai, Mohammed bhai,
Yeah.
if one of the admins, either Zahir or Hafiz Habib or Mahmoud, there's a whole load of questions being asked in the chat. So if somebody could just record those questions, we'll answer every single one of those questions and post it in the group if we don't manage to get through to them.
Yes.
There are a couple of very, very pressing ones that have just popped up, and I've been tagged in them as well by a couple of the admins. So if you don't mind, I'll just shout them out because they'll apply to a lot.
We're actually going to go to Q&As soon. I just want to go through, because a lot of people are now asking about packages.
Yeah.
Guys, honestly, don't worry about packages. Absolutely do not worry about packages right now. We don't think that the packages are going to go live until at least in December, in my opinion. Yeah, maybe slightly before, maybe slightly after. We don't know. We can't say, because we don't have. Well, the official timeline says one thing and then another thing happens. Just like they said, October the 7th would be the start of Nusuk, and it was about 11th or 12th of November when it went live. So don't worry about packages. We will do a webinar on packages, different types, different dates, etc. We'll do a dedicated webinar even before they go live. We know that you need to book holidays. I've started creating a document. Me and Uncle Muhammad have started creating a document, and we will share that with you. Yeah, inshallah, and we will do a webinar according to that. But right now, honestly, don't worry about package sales. Post sales, that's a total different ball game. We don't even talk about that. So that's as far as I'm concerned. Don't worry about anything. Let's get the registrations done. Let's go through some of these questions. Get your hands up. Ask the questions. Anything that we miss out, we will inshallah, put it in the group as well. So if we,
in the meantime, Altaf, so if there is anybody, obviously everybody's got a different work situation. If anyone's really, really desperate right now to get some dates because they have to book holidays from now, reach out to us, inshallah. We'll
reach out to us, inshallah. We'll
dates
share some dates with you as well. We do have a Hajj plan, but because we can't share nothing, because it's not set in stone yet, but we have historical information that we could share with you. Yeah, we are not, Al-Bayt is very, very adamant on this. We do not share information until it's concrete. Yeah, and we follow that structure, all of us. But we will share historical timelines, what's happened in the past, what kind of packages we have, available dates. I'm talking about dates, yeah, because we don't know about the hotels and things situation at the moment. So we will share dates with you soon, inshallah, as well. But yeah, reach out to us and we will share that. Also, one more final thing before we go on to Q&As. I have created a Microsoft booking. I've been learning, yeah. I've created a Microsoft bookings, like a slots, timing slots, yeah. So if you want to book a timing slot, I will share a link not from tomorrow. I'm not feeling well. It's going to have to be a couple of days, where you can book a slot with me, 10-20 minutes, and I'll go through whatever you guys want to go through, because we've got to become more efficient. We're not getting any younger, are we?
That's funny.
So over to the Q&As. If you want to, guys, put your hands up, and we can go. And shall I tell you who told me to do this? There's a sister. I'm going to mention her name, from Manchester. She's a project manager. I'm not going to mention her name. She sent me a really nice message last time we did a webinar. She said, Bajan, you need to do this, and this is how I need to work, because it does go on for a while. But we don't mind going on for a while, but we also understand that people want to and need to ask questions. So moving on to Q&As, and
Right.
please put your hands up.
There's three questions that have been tagged on. Let me just go because
Yep.
they'll apply to a lot of them. Sister Miriam just asked, I am still at verification, but my system is now saying my password is wrong. Now, that was an issue a few days ago, Sister Miriam. So what you need to do is what Altaf said earlier, clear your cache, your cookies, or switch between the browsers as well. Now, a lot of pilgrims, what they did do is when that prompt came up, they thought the password was actually wrong, but it wasn't wrong. It was the system security that was an issue. So a lot of you have changed your password, but it might not have been changed. Or some of you thought you have changed your passport, you hadn't. And some of you hadn't changed your password, might need to change your password. So what I would advise is do what I said first, delete, clear your cache and cookies, try a different browser, because we've gone past the stage where system should be blocking you out, and then reset your password again. So first of all, try your original password. If that doesn't work, then request a password delete and issue a new passport, and inshallah you should be able to get in. That's for Sister Miriam. If you can't get in, then please reach out to one of us and we'll have a look at to see if there's any issue with your profile. Now, the second question I got tagged on, I previously added family members the first time before the system was reset. When I tried to add in the reapplication, it says they are already linked, so I cannot add. Now, this is an issue that we've come across over the last 2 days. Until everybody is verified, you're not going to be able to link the profiles. If you thought you'd link the profiles before, it probably won't have linked. So unless you're all verified, you cannot be linking profiles. And also, if you think they're linked, but it's not showing as linked, then you need to go into the notifications of both the pilgrims, the invitee and the invited, and then change. Look at the notification and just acknowledge that the link has been done, or the families have been brought together into one profile, and that should be able to sort things out for you. If after that you're still having a problem, then you can call Nusuk or raise a ticket, and they will be able to address that for you straight away, because it's a common or a known bug. One final question from the chat. The rest of them we're going to record and answer, inshallah. We are a group of 8 in one family profile. 5 profiles have been verified, 3 rejected. Please advise if the 3 rejected profiles need to have to be deleted and then reapply into the family group, or there is another way to apply. Please, I've said this all day today in multiple channels. Do not delete your profile simply because you have not been verified, because you will cause the system to crash on you. If the system stores your details as cache in the server, it'll pick it up again and it'll tell you that you already got a profile existing, and that'll cause you all manner of difficulty. If you have not been verified yet, or so I'll say 2 things. If you've been rejected, then resubmit the profile as it is by making the changes required. If you've
maybe Sohail, ask him to reach out to one of us tomorrow.
Absolutely. Reach out to one of us. Or if you find that 3 have not been verified, go into the profiles. What I call it is a soft change or a soft edit. Just change a couple of things around and then resubmit it. You will all be verified. But please, whatever you do, do not start deleting profiles. Otherwise, that'll cause you all manner of problems. So I think those are the biggest 3 questions I've been asked to answer. The rest has been recorded, inshallah. We'll answer them and put them into the chat later on, inshallah, as well. Jazakumullah.
Brilliant. Jazakallah khair. Brother Abdul Alim, I'm assuming Luton. Brother Abdul Alim, please let us know your name and where you're calling from.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Abdul Alam. I'm from East London. I've already met Brother Mohammed in his office. I literally went physically to his office to see him regarding packages and stuff like that. My obviously there's 1 question, but 2. Obviously, we were talking about registration and nusuk and verification and all that. When do we know absolutely 100% that our application is verified and we can work on our next process e-wallet? Because at the moment, it's just verification, under verification, this, that, hearing so many different things. But when will we know absolute 100%? Yes, our application is verified. We're going to the next step, which is probably the e-wallet or whatever it is that we need to go to.
The issue, the problem is there's so much misguidance and misinformation being given and information in different contexts being given online. And you guys are following so many groups. It is unbelievable. Yeah. And what you got to really do is trust one set of people, not anybody and everybody. We explained to you in this webinar so far that there is a stage of everything. The registration is happening now. The next stage is going to be the e-wallet. Then the package is going to go live. What used to happen was as soon as you're verified, you would get to open your e-wallet and go along. But this year, it seems that they've changed that. I think they're going to let everybody get their e-wallet because they've updated and patched up the Nusuk portal. They're going to come to that stage when they're ready. So we have to wait on them. Nothing's going to happen. Your packages are not going to go live until you've got your e-wallet sorted. So don't worry about these little things. To you, they might not sound a lot of little things, but these are really real fine things that you're looking at. Let's wait for the verifications to happen. Once you've got the majority of the people verified, inshallah, they will. And they have got the data there. They know what it is and what not. There's no point setting up an e-wallet for me and not for you. You understand? So Bhajan, just wait on that at the moment.
You're not verified at the moment, I'm taking, Mr. Abdullah?
I've been verified since the beginning of after that.
Khalas. Then you're fine. You're just waiting game at the moment.
But
So
the problem is that the issue is the I'm not the lead pilgrim. My wife is the lead pilgrim because she's good at with all computer
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
We were both verified. We applied for Nusuk from the beginning as soon as the 2025 Hajj finished. As soon as that was finished, a few weeks later, we straight away went to Nusuk and put application in on Nusuk, and we both got verified, alhamdulillah, with no problems. Till then, till now, there was only one occasion, or this is the only occasion that my wife's come to obviously under verification, and I'm still stayed as verified. So her being the lead pilgrim, how come she's still under verification and I'm still
It
verified?
happens. If you want, you can give me a call tomorrow and I'll check it for you, inshallah, okay?
Because
Okay,
you're the
no worries.
mahram. Because you're the mahram.
Fair enough. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. But however, I thought as being a lead pilgrim, they need to be verified first before the family link or mahram, like you said. I don't know, like I said, I don't know how it works with the nusuk because it's been weird. Because some of you, even the previous webinars and then the family members I've come across, I'm getting to a point where we're all just talking about verification, but no one has given me a definite answer where when is the borderline for the verification to
Brother,
come to a halt.
there's no borderline, Mr. Abdul, and I promise you, you'll get verified. Just give me a call tomorrow. I'll check the profile. Maybe there might be a sizing problem on the photo or on the passport, possibly. We'll just check it together tomorrow. I'll need you on the phone with me for 5 minutes, and I'll check it through,
Because
inshallah.
just to obviously I know you got other people. Just the last thing, because I'm only following Dome, Hidayah, and obviously Flight Express and Arif and Son. Those are the only 4 individual webinars I'm on. I don't follow
This is
anyone else.
this is the only four you need, brother. Don't worry.
No, that's what I'm saying. So where
Yeah.
brother Arif
But
and Son said,
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, and for everybody else,
yeah,
in our Al family,
yeah,
the best team who
yeah,
knows about the system
yeah.
is on here now.
Okay,
Okay. We advise, they seek advice from us as well
okay,
on help and support on Nusuk issues. You actually have the best team on this platform. For
okay.
Nusuk, okay. So follow us for Nusuk. When it comes to packages, obviously I know what you want because you came to me, we had a chat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And we'll discuss that at a later stage, and I will recommend which package for you at that point. But until then, just relax, inshallah, and phone me tomorrow. We'll check it. And the reason I'm asking you to phone me is because you've seen me, you've met me, so
Yeah.
you know who I am. So just give me a call, and we'll check your profile tomorrow, inshallah. Okay?
Razak for that.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
no problem.
I did a family of 4 today, Sahil.
Mhm.
It took me 12 minutes. I timed it.
Amazing.
12 minutes to do a family of 4, but I had the photos ready. Yeah. Obviously, I had to ask them questions. So I've got 2 screens. I saved all the details on my left-hand side. I asked them all the questions. I was cutting and pasting. 12 minutes, that's what it took me to all 4 people. And 2 people I actually created individual profiles for, and they've got to be linked. So it's very, very well streamlined this year, is Nosek. So when we keep saying don't worry, we know what we're talking about. Rest assured, if you have that anxiety, which people do get, pick up the phone, messages, WhatsApp us, take some time from us, and let's do it. Don't be anxious. You know, that's what I have to say. Anybody else for a question?
Altaf bhai, one thing to add to a lot of you, I think I've seen it in the chat as well. Now, quite a few pilgrims today in the last 24 hours have reported that their profile was showing as verified and now is showing as under verification when they were originally verified. Please don't worry about that. You know, the issue we had with the reporting, they are probably working on patching that up, and through those updates you'll see your profiles flip between not rejected, verified and unverified. Remember, what we didn't have last year on the profile is the actual rejection tab. It used to be either you were verified or not verified and you were emailed, but now they're actually telling you if you're rejected as well. So just look out for your profiles. If it's rejected, you need to take action. If it's under verification, you leave it as it is. And if it's verified, then alhamdulillah. So do bear that in mind, those 3 conditions as well.
What I've been saying to people, if you are definitely going to Hajj, husband and wife, for instance, you create one profile and you add your wife on.
Yeah.
These 2 people that I've done today, extra people, they were son and daughter, and they've got exams and things, so they're going to base it on package, you know, on how the dates fall. And budgeting. It's all about money as well. And so what I said to them, I said, look, let's do this. Let's create a profile for your daughter. Let's create a profile for your son, and we will link them. Once you guys are verified, we'll link them to your profile. Do not put any money, even if the e-wallet starts, do not put any money on that e-wallet, until you've decided what you're going to do. Now, e-wallet money can be topped up straight away. There's not a big issue in topping up. You just got to stay calm and vigilant and ask questions, because we had a situation last year. It was the 3rd phase. A brother and sister, husband and wife from Bradford managed to get a package, right? It was unbelievable. They managed to get a package, and it was just 1 or 2 days afterwards that the deadline was for refunds, and she got diagnosed with cancer. Just 1 hour or something before she got diagnosed with cancer, they lost all the money. They lost all the money. So this is why we keep saying it's a divine invitation. You know, you've got to really, really be careful, and you've got to invest your time. You've got to invest your, you've got to do everything in order. It's not a case of go and give your passport. So please trust us. Please bear with us. Work strategically. Pick up the phone if you don't understand and ask any one of us, and we'll help you, inshallah. Any more questions? So it's all happening on the chat today, nothing live. I raised it to you about being rejected. The response was vague. That's nothing new. It's pick up the phone, Sister Fatih, and give us a call, and we'll have a chat. Can you give us a rough idea of last year or so? Or is this of prices? As far as prices are concerned, I'll be quite honest with you. I say to people, you don't get much change out of £10,000 nowadays. It could be 1,000 less, it could be 1,000 more. We don't know. We can share last year's prices, but I don't think last year's prices are going to be indicative. I think this year's prices are going to be better, inshallah. Our prices have always been really good anyway, but you get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. The most important thing is the people that you choose to travel with, because of the guidance that you receive. There's people out there who will be saying to you what you want to hear. We're not going to do that. We never have done that. We don't intend to start now. And you pay peanuts and you get monkeys. And we're not monkeys, trust me. Anybody else?
You
Hello.
could read some of the questions of the Imran Nazir Bhai, inshallah.
Yeah. Just I received today message from Nusuk side the rejection. So something issue with my immigration status. I have share code as well. And can I just I want to add I got the indefinite letter from home office. So can I add this letter and share code as well, or
Bajan, why
this is
don't you WhatsApp me? Do you have my number?
yes. I have Sohail
What?
by number.
Yeah, WhatsApp me. Yeah, we'll have a look at your documents and we'll tell you what to do. One thing, guys, you need to understand now the new e-visa system has come into play. I was at Jeddah airport the other day, Sohail bhai, when I came back from Pakistan, and they would not let through immigration, a lady who had a Bangladeshi passport, they would not let her board the flight, even though she's come from Bangladesh, right, to Saudi Arabia. They would not let her board the flight because she did not have the e-visa. You know the document that you got to print out?
Yeah.
She had an ILR printed on her passport. It's not
They're
happening.
gone. They're gone.
Yeah, you must have an e-visa, yeah, to come back into the UK. So that's another document you're going to have to create. We'll assist you, inshallah, when the time comes. Right now, you've got to create the share code. So, Imran Nazir bhai, please
Yes.
WhatsApp me. Inshallah, we'll have a look at that for you tomorrow.
Okay, inshallah. Jazakallah.
Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.
I can see there's a lot of brothers and sisters asking questions in the chat. These questions can even be asked in the WhatsApp group as well. We'll answer them there. And inshallah, we'll record these and answer them later on as well. So please keep
Inshallah.
them.
Brother Bilal Chowdhury, unmute yourself and let us know where you're from.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm calling from London, and I just have a quick question about timeline regarding starting to register. So we're actually going on holiday, and we won't be back until around mid-December or just after 12, 13 December. So we're just wondering, is it okay to have a plan to start to register in mid-December?
It is not a problem. I told you, I did 4 registrations, 12 minutes a day. If you need assistance on the 12th or 15th of December, pick up the phone, give us a call, share your details with us, and we'll sort it for you. We'll assist you. Whether it's me, Uncle Muhammad, Sahel, it doesn't matter. We will assist you. It will take minutes, not a problem at all. Don't worry about registering right now if you're busy and if you're going to go away. Not a problem. As long as your documents are in order.
Okay, Jazakallah khair.
Jazakallah brother. I'm assuming it's Sister Zora. Please unmute yourself.
Assalamu alaikum. Yes, it is.
Islam, how are you?
Alhamdulillah. Thank you so much for all your advice in the background and on the WhatsApp messages so far. Alhamdulillah, you've been very kind. This question might be a bit premature, so please don't laugh, but I have registered, and yesterday after I registered, both me and my husband, everything's been submitted. And we've got the Nusuk app on our mobile phone, and we were trying to log into that, but it wouldn't let us go through. Is that because we don't have any form of a visa yet, and nothing's been verified on the Nusuk portal yet?
Once again, Nusuk Hajj portal has nothing to do with Nusuk app. Nothing, absolutely nothing to do with it. That Nusuk app is for booking Roda bookings, for booking Umrah bookings, things like that. Yeah. Yes, they're selling hotels as well at the time, but because we have an EVW, we don't need to use that Nusuk app for Umrah. Nusuk Hajj and Nusuk app are 2 total different things. All you need to be concerned right now is with the Nusuk Hajj portal.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Jazakallah khair. Sister Shmaila, please unmute yourself and let us know where you're from.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm from Manchester, and it's just myself and my husband traveling. But I've been waiting to receive guidance from you guys in terms of when to start the registration process. So I'm yet to start it. Is it okay for us to just briefly walk through? Because I know a lot of people have already started the process and been verified and everything. So could you tell us what kind of documentation is required in order to be verified?
Are you both British citizens?
I have a UK passport, but my husband has a Spanish passport and is here on a spouse visa.
Okay. Now your husband will have access to a share code. Am I right?
Yes. The immigration share code, yeah.
Yeah, the immigration share code. So if you share that share code with me, I will create your small document. It's a document that we can create with our name, and you will use that to upload onto the Nusuk portal as well, and that verifies your legal residence, your husband's legal residence in the UK. So if you want some time, give me a date and time and we'll do it together. As long as your passports are valid more than 1st of January 2027, that's what matters.
Okay, so is it mainly just your passport and right to live here and work here,
Yes,
basically?
yes,
There's
yes.
no other documentation that's
No,
required. And apart
right
from the
now, no other
vaccination that
document.
you mentioned last time.
Yeah, no other documentation needed, no.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. How long does the process take, the registration process? Is it a quick one or is it quite a long, lengthy one?
I'll have to create your document. You share the documents with me. If we need to resize them, I'll help you resize them. We can do it on the Zoom together. We can do it on the phone together. For the both of you, it'll take doing everything no more than half an hour, in my opinion.
Okay, that's great. Thank you.
Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum. And Sister Roxana.
Assalamu alaikum all. Sorry, I've logged in with my wife's account because my phone wasn't working. First of all, I'd like to say thank you. It's been really informative. There's lots of knowledge being imparted here, so thank you all. Jazakallah khair. My question will be around. I'm probably getting ahead of myself. On the assumption, inshallah, that we're accepted and verified, and the e-wallet is up and running. Can I top that e-wallet up with a credit card payment for the reasons you actually highlighted earlier? In the unforeseen event something happens, there'll be a recourse or a recall with regards to refund.
So one of the reasons I do not want to touch on the topic of the e-wallet is because we don't know what this year's terms and conditions are going to be for refunds and things.
Right.
Yeah? So let me advise you what's happened in the last couple of years. If you ask for a refund and you've topped up the wallet, yeah, and you decide not to go to Hajj, yeah, what was it, Sohail, about 2.5% they charge you of the money that was in there? So if you've got £100 in there, they want their zakat money 2.5%, yeah. If you've got £1,000 in there, it's £25 you get charged, plus the rate difference. So if the rate today is 5, yeah, and the pound goes to 5.1, yeah, you'll make money. But if it goes down, you'll lose money. Yeah. So we do not want to discuss the e-wallet at the moment until we have clarity from Nusuk of what they're going to charge this year. As far as topping up is concerned, we will share the information, the best way to top up in the WhatsApp group soon. So you may have to set up a new account. We, for the last couple of years, have been recommending Monzo. Yeah. There is other providers like Revolut, your credit card, the HSBC, what is it more that you use HSBC?
Well, Global Money.
Global Money, yeah. Then you've got you have various things. It's all up to you what you use. We found that Monzo was one of the best. We'll share a code with you guys, not a problem. However you guys wish. Our job is to advise and guide you. The decision is yours. But at the moment,
yeah,
just make sure that all your money's together somewhere individually, not so you and your wife is in one bank. And we'll tell you we'll even explain to you how to transfer the funds across to one account and then onto the e-wallet, because there are compliance regulations that you have to go through and your money can get stopped and etc. So that's a total new webinar. Right now, we're only concerned with registrations.
Inshallah. Thank you. Jazakallah. And please make dua. My account's verified, everyone.
Inshallah. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum. Dua is without a shadow of a doubt very, very important. Without dua, honestly, can you tell that I had a stroke 1 week after I come from Hajj? Alhamdulillah, I'm here live and kicking. Okay, I've got some issues, but it is what it is. But it's all because of your duas that we're here today. And it's an honor and a privilege to serve the guests of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Any more questions? Sister, is it Kulsum Khatun? Unmute yourself, please.
Hello, Assalamualaikum.
This
is a technical question. It's like how you tipped us off with the Gmail thing. On this line, it's about what's it called? Internet speed. I know last year in phase 1, lots of people had OTP problems. Is it worth investing in a good broadband with high speed for the day when it comes?
I have in my office 2 lines. I have a gigabyte line each. And guess what? We were still facing OTP problem. But this year, correct me if I'm wrong, Sahil. Next week. This year, we have a new plan, but we'll come to that. But what has happened this year is they've changed their security, haven't they, to Cloudflare, is it, Sahil?
Yeah, from Capture to Cloudflare, yeah.
From Capture to Cloudflare. So they are evolving as they learn. So we'll see we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. But yes, a good internet speed is imperative, but not necessarily effective.
We'll also be available, Sister Cool, so don't worry, inshallah. In all our offices in London, in Bolton, in Nelson, we have multiple systems open and logging in for people. So inshallah we'll be available on the day.
One thing that we do, we don't, so we're giving trade secrets away here, aren't we? The most important thing is we use the word Hajj family. You guys here in this meeting right now are individuals. We don't want you to remain individuals. We want you to chat in there and get to know the people in the chat group. And we want you to talk to us so we can get to know you and understand your needs. And then we can pair you up with other people. Prime example. Last year, I had a sister from Nelson. Very nice sister, spoke fluent English, everything, but guess what? IT illiterate. I had another sister from Bradford who was IT literate, and she was very good. Very similar mindsets. I got to know them both, and I says, do you mind if I share your details with two? Because she could help you. Because look, we're not always going to be there on the sales day for everybody. Yeah, guess what? They got to know each other. They're best of friends now. They went to Hajj together as well. The sister in Bradford managed to purchase the package for the sister in Nelson. We had another instance, an 81-year-old doctor from Bedford, from Trinidad and Tobago, Uncle Osman. What an amazing guy, Auntie Farida and Uncle Osman. And they were having a challenge. I did all the setup for them. Absolutely brilliant, no problems. But they were having a challenge. And I knew that we are going to have to sort something out. Spoke to Brother Davi in Batley. MashaAllah, got them talking, got them to understand each other. And once again, it's all about trust and faith. Guess what? They both went to Hajj again. So we build up a team. Why do I call this meeting a networking meeting? It's for you to get to know us and us to get to know you. It's very, very important. Yeah. So inshallah, don't worry about the OTP issues, because what was happening is if you weren't getting an OTP in Bradford, you were getting it in Nelson. If you weren't getting it in Nelson, you were getting it in Bedford. Yeah. So, it's all about links. My Hala son and my Papa son and my so-and-so, So,
last year, Altaf, we had a guy, actually it was Habib's neighbor.
Yeah.
We had a guy in Dubai doing it. Yeah. He managed to log in and done his package, and he helped so many others.
Oh, by the way, actually, Sohail forgot to mention this. I'm glad you mentioned Dubai. So people that live in the GCC countries, the Khaliji countries, do not put your residence in them countries. Yeah. So when you come as a British passport, so you put United Kingdom, and when you put your address, you put a United Kingdom address. Otherwise, you can't use Nusuk. Yeah. So that's one thing we want to make you aware of as well.
Inshallah, they won't be able to choose UAE now. Yeah, if you put everything in there, if you put a British passport in there, it will not let you choose UAE. They talked about it like it's called now Muslim minority and Muslim majority countries. We're a Muslim minority country, so you won't see it on the list anyway. Also, Sister Kultu talking about broadband. We were also using last year Starlink as well. You get Starlink, Elon Musk in the satellites. We used that as well. Made no difference whatsoever. The best way to describe to you is you might have a Ferrari, the best Ferrari you could possibly buy. But if your petrol is coming from Nusuk, Ferrari is no good to you. You're just going to have to take what's there. So honestly, just try your best. And that's all you can do, and leave the rest to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
The best fuel is dua. Seriously, the best fuel is dua. Jazakallah, sister. Any more questions, or shall we call it a night?
There's been a lot of questions in the chat. Inshallah, we'll try and
I'll download the chat and we'll share it.
them and answer all of them for you all. So inshallah, that'll be pretty much everything covered.
We'll open the chat group up so you can ask the questions in the chat group as well.
I have one question, Arif here.
The questions have been answered on the chat group.
Yes,
Go,
brother.
Arif bhai.
Yes, I'm from Sweden, and I'm planning to travel from UK because
Yeah.
of English speaking, because most of the tour operator have either Somaliska or Arabiska as an alim. So I wanted to see like what are the options. Like I'm a Swedish national and my wife is Indian national.
Okay. Okay. So this year, by the way, what we haven't informed you of, because we're going to do this in the packages, we're waiting for a confirmation, but our understanding is that it's going to be global packages this year again. Yeah. So you will be able to travel with a British group. Yeah. Maybe a South Asian specific group. One thing that you got to understand is that you got to be in touch with that partner. So like you're following us, we had a sister called Sister Layla from Sweden, and she went to Hajj with us, not this year, gone the year before, and she absolutely loved it. We have brother Mishkat, Wasim, Mishkat from Norway.
Norway.
And they also cover Scandinavia, Sweden and Denmark. But by all means, like I said, we are the Al Bayt family. So you can speak to us, you can have a look at our packages. Our package might suit you. Bismillah, you're welcome. It's not an issue. One thing when it comes to choosing your partner, one thing is very, very imperative. You must ask questions. Hajj is not a package holiday. Why do I say ask questions? So I'm in Mina last year, so I'm in charge of Mina, by the way. Yeah, me and Sahil are standing as guards at the doors. Yeah, well, he's at one door, I'm at the other door. We manage the distribution of tents in Mina. We align the groups and everything. And Uncle Muhammad is Arafat. So we manage Mashair, alhamdulillah, as three.
It's like Laurel and Haddy. Not even joking.
Honestly, shall I tell you what happened? Our partners, so these are all Al Bayt people in that camp, and I had about 20 odd people turn up and said, "We need your help. What's happened? We're really desperate. What's happened?" And they couldn't get their words out because they didn't want to offend anybody. I said, "Look, Yar, just hit me with it. Whatever it is, let's just hit me with it." They said, "We purchased our package, but we are Hanafi and we've come with a Shia group." I said, "Did you not do your homework?" "No, we just thought it's a package, isn't it? So we just purchase a package. But they do this differently, they do this differently, and we don't know what to do. We're confused now." Alhamdulillah, even lastminute.com, we managed to sort it. It wasn't the best solution, but it was the best solution at the time. So guys, when you choose the marketing partner, the brothers in the UK or wherever you are, make sure you ask these fit questions. One of the most asked questions to me at this very moment in time, I don't know if it is to you, Sahil, is can sisters travel to Hajj on their own? Yeah. And so Sheikh Abu Isa is a good friend of ours. Yeah. And he's like me, he says it as it is. And he said to me, "Lala, of course." I said, no, Lala, don't say this, Molvi, of course. Yeah. I want to understand it. First of all, it's your decision as a sister. If you wish to travel, you need to speak to your imam, you need to speak to your family, whatever whatever school of thought you are. But we do have people like Sheikh Abu Isa who are very, very well versed, yeah, who know their stuff, and they will help you understand. I've got a video recording, so I can share that. I've got a YouTube video of him explaining this. We will share it with you. But you have to look at your personal circumstances as well. This is a conversation to be had on a one-to-one. So if you want to discuss this, we will discuss this. We are not going to give you a commercial answer on this one because it's a fit question. It's about you. It's about your personal circumstances. So that is one of the most prominent questions being asked at the moment. We will answer that. Nusak allows it. Do you want to choose that path? It's up to you. But we will help you. We will guide you. We will give you the right information. Is that it? Anybody else? Any
Yeah,
questions?
Jazakallah, Sheikh Arif. So I just want to know that the global package you mentioned about it, will it be released
least in phase 1, or like does it goes like in phase 2 or 3 or something
Inshallah,
like that?
phase 1, my understanding is phase 1, but right now we have as much information as you have. Maybe we,
Okay.
half a meter ahead of you, yeah, because of our wisdom of dealing with nusuk in the last 3 years. Other than that, yeah, we're just three wise men as three.
Inshallah, all
Okay.
will be revealed soon, Arif bhai.
Okay, all
Inshallah,
right.
will be
Jazakallah
revealed.
khair.
Inshallah.
Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum. Anybody else? Uncle Muhammad, do you want to lead us out then?
I think Hafiz Habib should lead us out today.
Inshallah.
No, I'm not talking to Hafiz Habib. He come start working in Nelson. He come to my office. I wasn't there, and then he left, and he hasn't been back.
I asked for forgiveness on his behalf.
Don't blame him.
Yeah.
He has to feed me. There's no such thing as forgiveness. Yeah. Go on, Hafiz Habib. Unmute yourself.
He's been Bichara's been busy answering questions. I've been watching him.
Just doing our bit, like you guys are doing yours. I guess سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. Brothers and sisters, as Altaf Bhai always says, that Hajj is a divine invitation. So if you're thinking about going for Hajj, then Allah's already penciled that. Allah's already put it into your heart, and He wants you on the day of Arafah with the rest of the Ummah making dua, the part of the delegation representing the Ummah. So don't hesitate. If the intention is there, be firm with it, inshallah. Make it firm and make lots of dua and start your preparation. If you think you've got difficulties, and the brothers will always tell you every year they see it. If you think, oh no, I might have this issue, that have issues, don't let that issue be an obstacle and for you not to continue with your intention. If Allah wills it, He'll pave ways for you and you will be there, inshallah, on the day of Arafat. Okay, it starts with the intention. If you're here, that means that's there. It's already started. The cogs have started working. Allah wants to make it easy for you. Allah wants you to go for Hajj, inshallah ta'ala. So remember, with everything, there's lots of dua. We've got our intention. Make it firm. Start planning. And obviously, and Allah make it easy for all of us, inshallah. We don't know if even from all of us. I often say to people, if you may see as people as guides, as helpers, or people as organizers, but reality is this, that even we don't know whether we'll be there or not. Okay, so if you're going to take anything away, we're here. If if you're half-hearted or you're thinking, no, don't be. Make intention firm, make dua to Allah, start making ways, start planning, and inshallah, Allah will open doors and ways. Okay, subhanallah wa hamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Jazakallah khairan, jazaa for joining us. Inshallah, until next time, we see you then. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum.